the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Our next match features Olathe Northwest and Blue Valley Southwest. And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Van Amberg, along with KU volleyball legend Jill Dorsey Hall. And Jill, another great matchup here at the St. James Volleyball Slam. We've got one team that's up and coming and another team that was fresh off of a state run last year. Should be another good match.
Absolutely. Olathe Northwest, a perennial power really in 6A, always up there, going to state, winning titles, finishing in the top core of 6A, and expecting them to be good, led by their senior libero, Alex Cluckfin, phenomenal. You can see they're at number 5. And then on the other side, Blue Valley Southwest, the Timberwolves, a team on the rise. There's so many strong arms, firepower, a lot to be expected from this team this year, with high hopes to really make it a run in 5A.
Another good one here from the St. James Volleyball Slam. Blue Valley Southwest and Olathe Northwest. Coming up next here on Spectrum News, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. And welcome back to the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. Olathe Northwest and Blue Valley Southwest getting ready to go. Olathe Northwest, Cheyenne Reinhardt about to serve. Again, great crowd on hand. Blue Valley Southwest and Olathe Northwest fan bases ready to go as Reinhardt serve. Ritchie. It's an opportunity for Gray. Southwest keeps it alive. Winiger with the kill. Willow Winiger, second team All-EKL last year, gives Blue Valley Southwest the first point.
We knew Southwest was going to come here with a lot of offensive firepower, and right out of the gate, it's a good look at that. Winiger getting to her touch point, driving hard, cross court with some heat.
As Kaylee Tingy, BYU commit. The last serve, Plotnikov blocked, and it's a point for Blue Valley Southwest.
And an absolute wall up there. You see that was Ritchie, strong. And the excitement.
Because we also had a point for Olathe Northwest. So even at 1. And Olathe Northwest serving now with Avery Phillips, the senior. Long and back, so it will be Blue Valley Southwest serve once again, leading 2-1 here early. Mallory Permort, the senior, another captain on this Blue Valley Southwest team. Stanley with the points. And Taylor Stanley, who's committed to the University of Kansas, gets her first point of the match.
Using this length, you can see her on the outside, just cuts it. Look at that sharp thumb down from Stanley in her junior year.
It's Permort. Arcing serve. Now Southwest a chance to increase the lead. The tip. Plotnikov got it.
Well, a heads-up play from Plotnikov on one there. You can see just gather steps and hits deep into the floor. Heads-up play.
Sophia Plotnikov, all Sunflower honorable mention last year. Stanley tip, but a block. And Olathe Northwest ties it up at 3.
A good look here as the ball is set outside of just the block, being disciplined.
Alex Cluckman too far. Point for Southwest. As Willow Winiger, the junior, Northwest with the kill. And tied once again, Taylor Foxworthy.
An all-league honorable mention performer last season, and just goes with what the block allows her to opening down the line for the win. And you know, this is Raven squad that had one of the top recruit in the country last year in Skylar Pierce, graduated, went to the University of Nebraska, another D1 player in Huckabee as well, you know, who went on to Florida International. So you had to replace two really electric offensive players, and so different players being able to step up for the Ravens this season.
Igbenabor, a sophomore with her first point, and Southwest back in front. Back and forth we go here in this opening set.
Beautiful pass. Allows that middle to go to work in the middle, and Tinky has been wonderful in the back row so far. Not a primary passer, but on point early in this match.
It's Foxworthy tried for the back line and just beyond it, so another point for Blue Valley Southwest. Blue Valley Southwest clad in green. Olathe Northwest, the black with blue trim. Point for Blue Valley Southwest once again, Haley Vaughn.
See a flat floater just kind of tailing away. Some miscommunication on the back row, but an aggressive serve deep into the floor.
Foxworthy. Swing from Tingy. And a point for Southwest.
How about the mascot action over there? That's great. Timberwolf over there.
Haley Vaughn once again. Foxworthy. Igbenabor. Blocked. Tipped over. Caitlin Shao.
Shao running a 5-1 offense, only setter on the floor the entire time, 6 rotation, and just a smart heads-up play. Thought no touch on that. Play goes on. You continue to play, catches the defense off guard with that tip over on 2.
So Vaughn finds some space with a service ace.
And similarly to her first ace, just going back into that corner. And a quick start for the Timberwolves.
Well, Blue Valley Southwest, excellent start. And again, we talked about it in the open. This is a team that last year, a lot of young players. This year, a lot of expectations, and you know, kind of a big stage here, and they've looked really good so far.
Yeah, a lot of energy on their side. Great crowd in attendance too. Blue Valley Southwest has traveled well, a lot of green in attendance, but high hopes, and I think a team that just has so much excitement, right? I mean, it's just like a number of players, and their head coach knew that they're going to have some strong arms offensively, but also they've taken a lot of time on the mental side of it, you know, envisioning and really being together, and but taking times to journal. I love the favorite thing was the Friday flowers, right? You go around and you give each other praise. I'm like, well, that's perfect. Then Friday, and then today you play on Saturday. Everybody's feeling good. Everybody's on cloud 9.
And everybody seems to be on cloud 9 right now with this early 6-point lead. And Jill, what else is working for Blue Valley Southwest right now to help them build this lead?
I think they're just serving aggressive. And on the other end, you have Patty Phillips, great coach for the Ravens. She just wanted to settle her squad down. But I think if you go from the aggressive serve for Southwest, it has really set the tone, you know, serve and pass game. But I like that early timeout because definitely not out of reach this first set, but got to lock down on that first contact.
And a little miscommunication there as it's hit over, and Southwest building quite a lead in set number 1. And Austin Isham in his 3rd season, a graduate of Graceland University, and took over a program that was 17-47 its previous 2 falls, and they've really turned things around. As that one into the net, so point for Olathe Northwest, and fans bringing out its Hawaiian shirt day, I guess, for.
The themes are so fun. I just see just a variety of different things. Everybody picks a color, a theme, and really latching onto it, and just a great event throughout. I always love the student sections and how much they promote this event and show up.
Milanos with the serve for Southwest is Gray. Too far, and it's a point for Blue Valley Southwest. It's now Macy Jackson, the senior, one of the unsung heroes of this Blue Valley Southwest team, with a strong serve. But a strong return, and Olathe Northwest with the point.
And the bench needed heavy swing, just gathered step, and then went deep into the floor. Getting the Ravens on track.
It's Bridget Apsey. Set a little too far for Tingy. Point for Olathe Northwest.
Going for a quicker tempo ball here out of Shao's hands. That timing has to be on, and that time just not the connection, not there.
Apsey again with the serve. Tingy this time with the kill.
Tingy is explosive. And it would be interesting to see how she's utilized at the collegiate level, but certainly a player that has every skill set available to her. Going to BYU.
Shao. Gray blocked. Northwest gets it over. Winninger with the kill.
Winninger has been bringing it here on the right side. We've seen her earlier, but a great set location too from Shao, just to keep the defense off balance with that set selection.
Shao with the serve. Into the net. Point for Olathe Northwest. Substitution as Bryn Lewis, as well as Cheyenne Reinhard in for Olathe Northwest, and Reinhard, the senior, to serve. Too far, and another point for Blue Valley Southwest. Well, I think early in this match, we are seeing the firepower that Blue Valley Southwest is bringing this year, and these players, a lot of them freshmen and sophomores over the past few years, taking their lumps and now trying to take charge this year as that one into the net, and point for Olathe Northwest. It's Foxworthy back in, as well as Avery Phillips. And Phillips will serve. Serve. Winninger blocked. And Foxworthy. Net violation, so a point to Blue Valley Southwest.
A good touch of the plane of the net, but first contact here and just couldn't quite get there for that second contact, get the feet to the ball. Difficult ball when it's tight like that.
So Permort this time with the serve. Foxworthy finds the opening. Point for Olathe Northwest.
Heather Foxworthy here gets her feet set. Great backswing. Finds the seam of the block. Also a tremendous basketball player. Having to replace two starting outside hitters, that's tough, and that's what Olathe Northwest had to do. They had 4 key players. That third place finish in 6A graduate last season.
Foxworthy. Got the tip. Benneberg. Foxworthy hits it over. Benneberg. Northwest keeps it alive. We'll try again. Benneberg. That time she got it.
Benneberg on a trampoline. I mean, just throughout this rally. First time, the dig was outstanding on the back row. It was Avery Phillips. Then say, okay, that other side didn't work. I'm going to go the other angle to finish it off.
It's now Willow Winiger. Kill leaders last year. Oh, and Stanley with the finish. Or actually, point to
net violation,
Northwest.
I think, on the follow through. Yeah, absolutely gets it on the snap down.
Now Emma Parker was the center for the C team last year and improved so much over the season and summer that she was a no-brainer for varsity. Benneberg, another kill.
Benneberg might be one of the youngest players still, only a sophomore for Southwest, but she's certainly one of the most dynamic players on the court right now.
Well, Coach said she is not going to look like she is the youngest player out there. It definitely plays with a higher maturity level. We've seen some great plays out of her already.
And also give credit, though, to the setter, Caitlin Shaw, I think has done a wonderful job of moving the ball around.
Service ace for Haley Vaughn.
And another one from Haley Vaughn. I mean, it was this rotation where she found a few of them earlier in this set. And once again, going back there, serving aggressive. Low flat floater serve. With good velocity into the seams.
Now, Benneberg tried for the tip. Point for Olathe Northwest.
Yeah, just a little early on that. Good communication, though, with her setter after that point, trying to work on that, say, hey, what worked, what didn't, what adjustments need to be made.
It's Bolanos now to serve for Northwest. And Vaughn, well, she can serve, and she can kill it as well.
There's just a lot of options you're seeing right here from Blue Valley Southwest. You had the option in the back row, but that was nice because when the setter's on the front row running a 5-1, you have that option to go back row, so it's that third option for them to go to offensively.
Macy Jackson. And the kill for Bridget Apsey.
Apsey, strong, powerful player. Junior, 6 foot.
Apsey will now serve. And Vaughn is having quite a set.
It's just so consistent from the back row, and that can be challenging for some players. You have to stay behind the 10-foot line, but once calling for the ball, and I just love her approach to the ball, the strong backswing of the arms. Looking very comfortable.
Shao with the serve. The kill for Olathe Northwest. Eddie Hasshagen. A 7-point lead for Blue Valley Southwest. kill for Olathe Northwest.
I think one of the best points for Northwest within that rally, and it was a good cover within that from Pluckfin, the libero, right there. Keep that ball alive. And then an aggressive high swing off of the hands.
It's Brent Lewis, the senior. Winninger! Stanley back in. It's Kaylee Tiggy. The point for Olathe Northwest.
And see here on the second contact, you got to give room for that setter, and indeed, yeah, I think it was Stanley crossing that plane of the net. Can't go after that second contact when the setter is about to set the ball. Breaks the plane.
It's Phillips. Sends it across. And perfectly placed for Foxworthy.
Foxworthy up and ready. All started with this serve. He's had no spin on that ball, and then on the other side, birthday ball right there.
It's now Avery Phillips once again. Ritchie, too far. And Olathe Northwest with another point.
Quite the run now from the Ravens. Big credit to Avery Phillips, 5'3" senior.
Phillips again. Trying for another set. Winninger. And Winninger with another kill.
It's been Winninger with the power. It seems like every time that Southwest needs a point, it's been her either pin to pin too. And going with what the defense has really given her. I mean, sees that double block and the angle, and says, okay, I got a lot of time, like space to go exploit that line.
Fillmore sends it across, and Blue Valley Southwest now 1 point away from winning set number 1. As Permort again. Foxworthy.
I thought this ball was outside of the antenna, and indeed it was. And I think that's why Shao didn't actually play the ball, but missed call, and I guess that's where you just got to continue to play on. Even if you think it's outside the antenna, continue to play until the whistle's blown or identified.
So a point awarded to Olathe Northwest. And too far, so that is set point 25-19 as Blue Valley Southwest wins set number 1. We'll be back for set number 2 here from the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. And welcome back to the St. James Volleyball Slam, Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. Blue Valley Southwest takes set number 1, 25-19, and Blue Valley Southwest, a lot of different players getting involved. Winninger, big impact in set number 1.
Yeah, huge from the right side, from the outside, both pins working, and then just a number of players. That's Winninger right there. Phenomenal high swing, but it's a number. It's Tingy as well, taking care of the ball. Number 3 has been fantastic since six rows. And then also, I think it's Igbenabor as well in the middle. I mean, just a number of players. And then you can see just like anyone getting involved. But give credit to Caitlin Schau, their setter, running the 5-1 system, getting so many different players. And that keeps the defense off balance because you just don't know who's going to get the ball.
And she will be playing Division I volleyball somewhere. We're not sure where yet, but given what we've seen today, somebody's going to be very excited to have her.
Yeah, and then for Olathe Northwest, I've been impressed right there with Foxworthy. I think she's done a wonderful job for the Ravens. Again, the Ravens finished third in 6A, but they graduated 4 really key players, you know, for them, and so they're filling in and they're figuring themselves out. First match of the season, and so they'll definitely get things going. Patty Phillips has a wonderful program at Olathe Northwest.
Hy-Vee Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. As we get ready for set number 2.
And a changeup as Tingy's going to go wear the libero jersey. And keep in mind, Hadley Porter for Blue Valley Southwest is out right now. Georgia Southern commit. She's on the sideline with a out indefinitely. Not sure when she can come back, but a D1 commit that's out. They're starting libero, so a number of players that are going to get to see that look, and it's Tingy right now, number 3.
As Shao hits it into the net. So Olathe Northwest starting out with the first point in set number 2. And Tingy committed to BYU. Is Bolanos. Is Vaughn again. Ritchie! And Ritchie ties it up at 1 as that volleyball came flying over in our direction.
Watch this awareness and just perfect execution. I mean, coming on the ball in a hurry. Left-handed middle, but, you know, coach gives her high praise. He graciously takes that on that roll because that's difficult to do in that middle position as a lefty.
Foxworthy, too far. And a point for Blue Valley Southwest. Winiger, who was the kill leader last year, and coach thought she might be this year. Serve has continued to improve greatly, and we're seeing that right here. Winiger from the back row. Well, we saw Vaughn back there. Winiger is doing it from the back row.
You see this a lot. You're seeing a lot more at the Division I level, just that utilization of the back row attack, and certainly now in the high school levels. But really, men's volleyball, you see it all the time.
Nice job by Olathe Northwest to get that across. And that about hit the Timberwolf. So a point for Olathe Northwest. Timberwolf's not happy about that. He is not happy at all.
What are you going to take it out on me? Oh!
It's Kluckman. Stanley with the kill.
And Stanley coming from the right side here, just sneaks it through the block, has such a high contact point. You can see she almost seems like she's, what does he say? She's growing. As she's breathing, she's growing, it seems like. Continue to, such great length.
Tingy strong on the serve. So a point for Olathe Northwest. Some substitutions for Olathe Northwest. Trying to bounce back here in set number 2. The Blue Valley Southwest took set number 1, 25-19. Vaughn. Gray.
Ball's out, and positive touch off the block was an easy run through then for the defense for the Ravens. Kluckman there, just able to easily gobble it up. She's certainly one of the leaders for Olathe Northwest, a player that's going to go to Kansas State.
Into the net. Another thought on Kluckman. Coach also wanted to mention 4.0 student as well.
I'll always love that, student athlete.
Now Taylor Stanley. Set up for Hasshagen. Point for Blue Valley Southwest.
What's so unique about Stanley, too, I mean, she's going back there to serve right now. I think she's a player that has great ball handling skills for her size. And, you know, as you continue down the volleyball ranks and you go, you know, the collegiate level or international, that's one of those skill sets that they really look for. Like the length and the ability to play 6 rotations.
Chow finds the back line. Well, she's had an excellent day setting, and that time with the kill on the back. Stanley serve into the net. So a point for Olathe Northwest. Emma Parker there, the junior setter for the C team last year, and hands and timing have improved so much. Earning her a varsity jersey this year. Phillips with the serve, and Olathe Northwest cuts it to 1.
I've been impressed with Avery Phillips in the back row as well. Some good digs in the first set, and now in the East as well. Bottom just dropped out of that ball on the floater.
Grabs that time into the net. Back to a 2-point Blue Valley Southwest lead. As Winiger checks back in.
This is a strong rotation for the Timberwolves with Vaughn serving. We'll see if they can continue to point score in this rotation.
Point for Olathe Northwest. It's Addie Hasshagen once again.
A great footwork, too, to stay behind the ball. That way you can work through. Good approach to the ball.
Zapsy. Igbinibor. Point for Blue Valley Southwest.
Beautiful set from Shao, and I think that did catch the line.
As they're checking the net, you can see that on the right side of your screen. Antenna lined up. Official getting a nice hand from the fans on the far side.
Solid effort.
That was quick work on his part.
Yeah.
It's Jackson. Jackson with the service ace.
I think what we're seeing from Blue Valley Southwest is just the intention and the aggressiveness from the service line. That's certainly an aspect that Coach talked to us about, right? He's like, really, it all starts to serve and pass. You know, I mean, that's where we got to focus because they have the arms to score some points and get out of trouble. They have that offense, but really, what's going to be so key for them is that serve pass aspect, like every single team.
Some more substitutions. As Brett Lewis, you can see there, coming in. Another player that's been on JV, and that's been a common theme for Olathe Northwest. A lot of these players having to play behind the greats that we've been talking about and waiting their turn, and now they're getting it.
They're here.
Phillips tried to keep it alive, but another point for Blue Valley Southwest.
Just more about placement there, finding the deep floor, and Richie says, yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That'll be fine.
It's Caitlin Shaw, the junior, once again. Stanley tried to get it over. Point for Olathe Northwest.
Yeah, 4 contacts. Ball didn't cross the plane of the net on that attempt.
Bolano's getting ready to serve, and now we've got an antenna issue on the other side. And again, quick work by the officials as they're trying to get the antenna lined up. So we had the far antenna just a few moments ago. Now for us, it's the near side antenna. You got a good view of it there, trying to get it lined up.
You're going to just kind of operate on both of them now, on both sides. Having a break in time.
Coach Isham also helping
Coach
out
Isham's
there.
like, I'll help you out. Yeah, it's good. We're good.
He likes it. He likes it. Maybe applauding the officials and Coach Isham at the same time. As Bolanos sends it out. Another point for Blue Valley Southwest. Winiger, the junior, again back to serve. Into the net, and Olathe Northwest with it now. And as Cluckvin will go back to serve, and you can see Patty Phillips there in her second season, longtime assistant at Olathe Northwest, and really helped turn around Shawnee Mission East before returning to Olathe Northwest.
I always love her positivity, and that's, she told me to one team, one dream is this year's motto, and just to every day uplift their teammates to be as positive as possible, and she definitely just exudes that positivity.
As Vaughn finds the near side. And the lead is back to 2 for Blue Valley Southwest.
Well, we've seen Vaughn shine on the back row. That's a sharp angle. The Princeton commit. I'm always impressed when the students, I mean, just the academics it takes to get into an Ivy League school. And I mean, that is so impressive.
Gray. And a point for Blue Valley Southwest. It's Kaylee Tingey has it and is getting ready to serve once again. I mentioned taking the libero jersey. They're still trying to figure out what her role is going to be on this team.
I think she's just one you need on the floor. I mean, with Porter out, Hadley Porter, they're starting libero for the Timberwolves. You can see there a great player, but still voted captain. Coach mentioned about just because her leadership and how much she means to this team, being that voice constantly, doing everything that she can. I've seen her time and time throughout this match, talking to her teammates, talking about defensive positioning and what's going on. So she's locked in as much as she can without being on the floor actually playing.
There's Parker, the service ace. And after Blue Valley Southwest took the last set 25-19, Olathe Northwest, they're keeping this one very close.
Just chipping away, little by little, you know, settling in. And we mentioned there's so many different new players playing in different roles this year.
One again going for the kill. Gray floating. And a point for Blue Valley Southwest.
You can see here on this ball close to the plane of the net, say that she broke the plane, has to allow Shao to set. Can't cross that plane, essentially, if you bring that line all the way up from the net on that second contact.
Winiger into the net. Back to a 1-point advantage for Blue Valley Southwest. As Avery Phillips, the senior, again back to serve. Very impressed with her work over the summer in the back row.
It's like a really gritty Olathe Northwest team. And it was an ace right there, flat float, and just, again, chipping away.
And a timeout for Blue Valley Southwest as Olathe Northwest going stride for stride with Blue Valley Southwest here in the second set. And Jill, what's impressed you about Olathe Northwest?
Just seems that they're gritty, right? I mean, they're not, they down in the first set or lost the first set and down in the second one, but just slowly but surely. And some intention, I think, from the service line. They know that's probably going to be where they're going to have to try to get teams uncomfortable. And right there, good showing of that, a flat floater, and a number of new players into this lineup. I mean, having to replace the best player in the country in Skylar Pierce last season, another, Huckabee as well, and a couple other really strong players. That's difficult to replace 4 starters on a team. So I think give credit to Cluckman on the back row, the senior libero, I think holding it down for the Ravens, and then a number of our players that are stepping it up for Olathe Northwest.
Well, Coach Phillips thought that this team may be overlooked this year with all the graduating players. Right. And, she thinks that there's still a lot of talent here and they can make some noise. As Vaughn. And a point to Olathe Northwest as she hit the net.
And it's going to be gritty wins, I think, for Olathe Northwest, right? I don't think it's one player that's going to get all the attention offensively, but it's going to be just a balanced attack and then a really good, solid defensive team.
Serve a bit too far from Phillips, so we're tied once again at 16. Now Haley Vaughn, the junior, back to serve, and talked about it. Blue Valley Southwest had a lot of success when she was back there serving. Too far that time, and Olathe Northwest regains the lead.
Both teams trying to go back and get the other team out of system, limit their options. So we're seeing a little bit more, an increased amount of missed serves. Winiger
able to get the kill to tie it back up once again.
And she's had the firepower from the offset here in this match. I mean, just on the outside pin, on the right side pin, wherever they really need her.
AC Jackson. Richie. And that was another one of those birthday balls. As Blue Valley Southwest now has the lead. Jackson. Strong serve. Buckman gets it over. Now the set. Oh, what a tip! She had everybody fooled.
Her teammates are loving it. Caitlin Chow, not only moving the ball all the way around, but also saying, I'm going to just go ahead and take care of this on my own, recognizing that Cluckman's have a long way to go within that rally to pick up that ball.
Jackson serve into the net, so Olathe Northwest lets the lead to 1. Set number 2 has been close throughout after Blue Valley Southwest won set number 1, 25-19. It's Reinhard. Vaughn again coming in from the back row. Foxworthy. Vaughn. I tell you, Vaughn flying in from the back row has been working.
It's been working early and often throughout. I mean, it's just what a wonderful outlet for them to have. I mean, just saying, okay, you're going to go back and be aggressive and finding the deep parts of the floor, either angle too. It's not just one angle every time. It's showing a variety of shots from the back row.
Chow. Out of play, another one for Blue Valley Southwest, and As we get late into set number 2, Blue Valley Southwest starting to extend the advantage.
And all under control with Caitlin Chow in her hands. I mean, running a 5-1 system out there, doing really it all. Had an ace, misses that time long, but been impressed with her play.
So substitutions. It's Bolanos in as well as Gray. And Bolanos will serve. So Olathe Northwest again trying to cut into this 2-point lead. Chow. Stanley. Another kill, and it's back to a 3-point advantage.
Some give and go action here as she takes as a primary passer right there, and then in front row, a deep swing.
Winiger finds the back line.
And once again, finding that separation, starting aggressive late into the second set are the Timberwolves.
So Winiger going into the net. Back to a 3-point advantage. Will Olathe Northwest make another run to cut into this lead as Kluckvin to serve. Chow. Vaughn is blocked. Bridget Apsey, the junior.
Apsey, an absolute force at the net. Look at this great penetration. Fires her team up. What a critical time.
Kluckvin again across. Chow. Vaughn. And a net fault, so points to Blue Valley Southwest. And now they are 1 point away from winning set 2 and the match. Now Tingy. Oh, what a serve! Just got it over the net. And Blue Valley Southwest wins set 2 and wins the match 25-21.
I continue to serve aggressive late in that second set. That really separated them to win this match into taking impressive throughout this match for Blue Valley Southwest.
Well, what an impressive performance. We'll be right back for some more thoughts here on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week from the St. James Volleyball Slam. The Hy-Vee Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. What a match here as Blue Valley Southwest winning in 2 sets over Olathe Northwest. Let's take a look at that last point.
Kaylee Tingy just aggressive, and that's what we saw from the Timberwolves early and often throughout, and it got stronger, and they ended that set 2 in a couple nice serves and big hopes for this Blue Valley Southwest squad, who knocked up a really great, powerful, a good program in Olathe Northwest, who I think Olathe Northwest will continue to get better and better throughout the season, but big hopes for both of these programs.
Oh, what a match, and we've got more matches to come. St. Teresa's and Bishop Miege coming up next. But what a match between Blue Valley Southwest and Olathe Northwest. Again, Blue Valley Southwest winning 2 sets to 0. And more from the St. James Volleyball Slam coming up next here on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News.